Hi Stampers, it's Jackie Bolhuis from Clumpin' Stampers, and I have another quick and easy project for you, and it's all about using up your designer series paper scraps. First off, remember, we don't hoard DSP, we use it. And when we use it, we always end up with a bunch of scraps. So I have a fun card I want to share with you using up some of those scraps. Now, if you're new to Clumpin' Stampers or my videos, make sure you hit subscribe. There's a button right down there. I come to you usually 3 times a week with all quick and easy stamping videos. I'm the queen of quick and easy. You know, I figure if it's not easy, you won't do it. So I love to teach quick and easy. But remember, that does not mean boring. We're not going to make boring cards. We're going to make fun cards, but keeping them quick and easy. And also, if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you'd like a catalog, let me know. I'd be happy to send you one. Leave me a comment, go to my website, click on request a catalog, and I'll get one out to you. And I'm here to help you and answer all of your questions, whether it's stamping or Stampin' Up! Products. So with no more chit chat, let's flip the camera around and I want to show you my card and show you how easy this card is to make and a great way to use up those scraps. Let's flip it around. So here's the card we're going to make today. And all I did was used up a whole bunch of 1/2-inch strips of designer series paper. Now I happen to use all pieces that are from the same pack, but you could use really whatever coordinates. Now the pack I'm using is the In Color collection. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this paper. This was new in this past catalog last, I guess it was June, but they have packs of cardstock that go with every color collection, and it comes in every single color we carry. Each pack has the same prints, it's just all the different colors. Now one side of it's all stripes. Okay, so you've got your more bold stripes, and then you have stripes with white. And then when you flip it over with every color, you got 2 different polka dot patterns. So these are great if you love Stampin' Up! Colors because they coordinate with all the cardstocks and all the inks. So we're gonna just use the In Color pack this time and use up some of the scraps. Now, I already went ahead and I cut out a bunch of 1-inch strips. Now, you're going to want to make sure your strips are longer than you actually need, and you'll see why here in a second. So we'll just spread them out so we know what colors we all have here. And then I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock that is 5 by 3 3/4. It could really be whatever size you want, but I wanted to be able to put a nice black border around my card when I was done. So that's the size I started with. Now, we are going to use the Happy Birthday stamp out of Perennial Birthday. Great stamp set for just some, all around perfect birthday greetings. And don't let the flowers fool you. You don't have to use the flowers. Great for masculine cards, kid cards, whatever, but great happy birthday greetings. So let me grab the happy birthday. I thought I had everything sitting here before I started recording, but I hadn't set the stamp up. So we're gonna just go ahead and ink it up good here on my Memento Black. Make sure we're not upside down. I've done that before. And then I'm gonna stamp it onto my Whisper White, and you want to make sure you stamp at an angle. Now there's no perfect angle, so it doesn't really matter. Just make sure you get an angle, get a nice dark black impression, and that's the only stamping we're gonna do right now. So we'll set that aside, and then you're going to want to grab your craft silicone mat, I think it's called. This is so good when you're doing different types of gluing and adhering, and you don't want it to get on your paper or get all over the place, because, and you can see mine's kind of dirty right now, but you can take your finger, and when you rub it, you can get all that adhesive off of there. So it rolls right off of it. So we're going to set that on there. And then I'm using my liquid adhesive. If you follow me at all, you know this is my favorite adhesive. It's probably all I use other than a glue dot here and there. But I think it's the best all-around adhesive without needing a whole bunch of different ones. And I'm going to just take my strips and put a little bit on here. Remember, don't put too much because you don't want it gooshing. And then we're going to start right up by this happy birthday, and I'm going to just put it at the same angle that I have my greeting. Now this is why I have this pad down here, because there's adhesive under there, but that's okay. It's not going to stick to it, so we won't have a mess. Now remember, these I can go on either side, so I want to just kind of go randomly, pick other colors, other patterns, and we'll just keep adhering these at that same angle. There we go. Now sometimes it's all going to come out differently whether you need another one there or not, but I think I'm just going to leave the white peeking out from that. Now this is where, again, that silicone pad, I can just pick that right up, and that extra adhesive went on the pad there, so we can set that aside. When it dries, we'll be able to just rub it off of there. And then you're going to want to take your cutter, let this dry first so that you don't get it on your cutter, or you can use a scissors, and I don't want to wait for it to dry, so I'm going to snip these off, but it might gook up my scissors a little bit. If I wait, it won't, but I'm kind of impatient, so we're going to just go ahead, trim these all off. Notice I'm doing it from the back, because then I can just cut right along the edge. See, that's what we're talking about there. And trim all these little scraps off, like so. There we go. And flip it over, and there we have the front of our card. And then I can just adhere this to a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 black and put it onto a Whisper White card. And then on the inside, I just put a couple more 1/2-inch strips there with another greeting that was out of that perennial birthday set. And there's my quick and easy birthday card that uses up scraps. So remember, you could do this with any designer series paper you have. Now, before we finish up here, I want to show you another little thing you can do with your scraps of designer series paper, because we definitely don't want to be sending naked envelopes through. So we can put a piece of this on our envelope as well to dress it up. Now, this piece is 6 by 2 1/2. And once again, we're going to use our liquid adhesive here. Make sure you don't put too much, smear it around. You want to get out to those edges and out to the fold there really good with it though. Then take this, and here's kind of why I like this adhesive. I can slide it around, and I am sliding it right up to the fold of that envelope. There's almost like a little ridge there that you can feel. And then rub it down really good. And then all you have to do, once again, grab the snips. Now, I don't know if you guys have the Stampin' Up! Paper snips. If you don't, it is one of those tools that I highly recommend you add onto your next order. It's fabulous. It cuts awesome, especially going around corners and snipping things off here. So, love this little scissors. And there we go. So there is our cute little envelope with our birthday card. So what do you think? Make sure to leave me a comment if you like this idea. And if you make one, I'd love to hear about it. Now, just because I love to show you so many ideas, we're not going to stop with that. I got to show you these because they were so cute, and they use the exact same paper. This is our little plastic boxes that you can purchase in the catalog, and see the paper in there? These are boxes I actually got from Stampin' Up! At our annual convention, I was awarded as one of the top demonstrators in a few different categories, and these are the little boxes they gave us with these little charms. And they're too cute, I don't want to open it up because I can't tie bows that good. But they took the paper and they ran it through, I would think, a shredder. And they did all the different colors. So you've got all the shredded paper inside. And I thought, how stinking cute is that? And then just made a little tag. They punched out 2 of them and put a hole in them, and then just tied them on with a little piece of the white baker's twine onto the bow there. But I thought they were absolutely adorable. And you could do these for any little gift ideas or party favors, but I love the idea of putting this paper. It's the same one I used here, putting it through the shredder and making your own little shredded paper. So there we go. Well, I hope you liked today's idea. Use up your scraps. First off, don't hoard your paper, use it, and then when you have scraps, use them up. Fun card, easy card you could do with any paper. So as always, if you have questions, make sure you let me know. I'm here to help you in any way that I can. You just got to get a hold of me. So I look forward to sharing many more quick and easy stamping videos with you. But until I stamp again, have a stamp happy day.